Hello there, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here, welcome to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's episode number 105, it's also Christmas Eve, so happy holidays, Merry Christmas to all of you guys out there for tomorrow. Ideally, tomorrow's episode will be episode number 1 to 100 highlights, so it won't be like a new episode, it will just be the big highlights video as a bit of a Christmas present to you. So I won't actually get to speak to you on Christmas Day, but I know a lot of you in Europe have your main day today, so Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you, whatever it is you celebrate. So yeah, getting on in to today's episode. If you'll do me the small favour at the very start, a little present for me in the holidays would be to hit the thumbs up button. I'm aiming for 4,000 likes on this video, so thank you in advance for that, and of course subscribe to the channel if you're new. Best of luck to you if you're playing the weekend league over this next few days. My advice would be get it all done today as quickly as you can so that you can have the time off with your family or whatever it may be. So, to start the episode off, I'm going to do a little SBC for a winter wildcards challenge. Now, I am a couple of days ahead, obviously, so there will have been far more of these done, and it will catch up over the next few days, but in a couple of days' time is actually when we've got the rewards, or the rewards for getting these tokens. You know, you're going to be able to spend them, and from what I could see, it looks like an 85 times 10 pack. It looks like I don't know, all sorts, like ultimate packs. You can get certain players. It looks like quite good stuff, so get as many of those tokens as you can. If you are active on the game, I hope you've been doing the daily SBCs, because I feel like they're going to be the way to get the most of them. Here's my Twitch Prime Gaming pack, whatever it is. I end up getting an 84 rated inform. We get the star player of the week. It is Poado, I think it is. Did we get him in red? I feel like we got him in red. Maybe we didn't though, I don't know. And then 2 player picks. The first one is going to offer out an inform for us. We're going to take Gabriel, because I already owned everything else there. I must be building up quite a lot of mid-tier fodder. And then the second one, we get ourselves a winter wild card. It's Graham, though. It's the 84 rated one that won't be that expensive. However, he does look like a very good card. In all honesty, he actually has got some very nice stats. So would be maybe even interested in using him as a super sub at some point. So the next thing was to get 10 of these player picks done, because I love sending all of my club into that for to try and get fodder, and maybe we could try and get a winter wildcard as well, right? So the only annoying thing about this is how long it takes to build them versus the how long it takes to open them. You can open 10 player picks in like less than a minute. It's frustratingly fast. And I wish it was longer, but you know, because it requires 20 chem and a certain amount of rares and non-rares, it's a little bit of a pain to put them together. But in all honesty, they're pretty fun. You can just send your whole club into it if you fancy it, and then hey, you get a few players to potentially go into SBCs, or if they're not high rated enough, you could just get some players to put back into the SBC. But yeah, that is what it is. Apologies for any coughing and just general nasaliness. I'm just a tiny bit under the weather, but that is because I've run myself down by making too many videos before Christmas. That always happens to me. It always does. You try and work so hard that you can earn yourself a few days off. What do you get from it? You get a little bit of a cold. Oh well. Anyway, into my FUT Champions playoffs we go. I got a 1-0 rage quit in game number 1. That to me was like a pretty good omen. Like we were going to maybe get a nice little run here. And this was played a couple of days before the new milestones or the new season kicked off, which means this is still the old system of qualifying. Essentially, I did that. I decided not to wait till Thursday because I still had the qualifying tokens for the last season to go, so I still had a couple of them. So I thought if I play these now, and I still got tons of Rivals games to play to hit my milestone, then actually I would, if I failed this, then actually I could play those Rivals games, get enough points to then try and qualify again, even before the season re-kicked off. So or even when the new season started, whatever it may be. But yeah, this was just like almost like a free shot at it. So I thought, hey, we'll give it a go. And not going to lie, I was super buzzing to try out my team because we have got Vinicius Jr. in there, we've got Di Natale, and genuinely just a whole bunch of awesome players. And I tell you what, my team improves drastically every single time I bring on Fellaini. The guy is a beast. Genuinely one of the best objectives that has ever come out on FIFA for me. He is unbelievable. The amount of goals that he scores for me late game. Oh, what a beast. Even from CDM. It's probably just because he's got aerial ability and I just whip it into him from a corner. But yeah, I did lose that last game against an absolutely tin pot team as well. So GG's to that guy, I guess. He outplayed me. I'm just going to put my phone on mute because apparently I've got all the world texting me at the moment and I want to do not be disturbed. Sorry for that if you can hear beeping in the background. No, it's not your phone. It's just me being super popular in the group chat. Not really. Anyway. Into the next game we go. Oh, this guy equalises on me. Kept getting the goal back into the game with regular Luis Suarez, and it was doing my head in. And eventually we get the goal there with Neres. That's in the 66th minute. We then do a little bit of a sweaty corner glitch. This game was too close, and I really just wanted to win. So with me playing a whole bunch of games in the Elite Division recently, everyone does the corner glitch, which I can now see why it's super frustrating for everyone. So I've been scored on it so many times in the last few days that I'm like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm doing it again. Until they patch it, I'm doing it again. But we scored a beautiful goal there with Neres at the end to sort of, you know, make sure that we're still scoring some nice goals. Excuse me. Into the next game we go. This guy's got Zaha. I also think I noticed an Mbappe as well. Just nice cards. But Pele is able to just about squeeze that half volley in. Nice one from the Brazilian there. It wasn't even timed, and it was on the weak foot. And then Di Natale misses that. And I'm like, huh? But it was only 3 minutes gone, and he decided to quit at 1-0. So, again, that's another victory. We're now 3-1. So that does tell me, with only 2 wins needed, and I can lose another 3, like, we're all right. We're probably going to make it. This one worried me a little bit, though. 3.5 XG at half-time, and I couldn't score. I don't know what was going on. And then I ended up getting a red card because I had to wipe him out there. Like, what else could I do? He was going to score. So, Sula, you got sent off, mate. Luckily, I got PK on the bench. Unfortunately, I think it was Di Natale that ended up getting the chop and get brought off in order to keep our defence nice and strong. But Neres coming on, literally one of the first touches of the ball that he took. He scored a goal. And I'd say we deserved that 1-0 win, right? With a 6.2 XG. So yeah, that potentially, or no, it definitely gets me up to 4 wins. No potentials about it. It gets me up to the 4 wins that I wanted to be at, and I could just hopefully win this next one, and we'll be all good, right? Ooh, nice team. Vinicius Jr., player of the month. You definitely need to be careful of that. And what I didn't realise in this game, you might have even noticed it, is that I got Sula sent off, didn't I? So I just randomly put anyone that was on my reserves into that centre-back spot, went and quit a game of squad battles, and then I didn't think about it, and I went into the next game, and yes, that's right, that is Foden playing at centre-back. Well done, Tom. So at 3-1 down, I noticed it, and I was like, oh, damn it. No, I didn't actually notice it. I just quit because I was 3-1 down. And then I got back into the squad, went to go and play another game, and realised, oh wait, Foden's at centre-back. So I quickly stopped searching, changed it back to Sula, and was like, God damn it, Tom, what are you doing, mate? But yeah, the team's back to normal now. Turns out Phil Foden's not the greatest centre-back in the world. Who knew? But yeah, so that was frustrating. But we had so many wins that we could give away anyway. It's okay. We were 4-1, so I'm pretty certain I was going to get into the weekend league. My Vinny, not player of the month, second in form. It's a beautiful strike from the edge of the box from the corner. And then Di Natale, I thought he was just going to keep leaving it. But eventually he got the goal there to put me 2-0 up. The guy quit. So there's my 5 wins. Unfortunately, I lost the next 2 games 1-0. So frustrating that I just quit them right at the start of the game as well. They scored on me and then I quit straight away. Very frustrating. Anyway, Champions Finals achieved. Rank 2. I guess in future, that's probably going to be a different rank, because there'll be more ranks if there's 10 games to play. And what I forgot is that this is going to earn me my final FUT Champs. No, Icon Swaps token, which I can't do anything with it right now. But next season, or whenever I can get the next set of icon swaps, it might be fairly soon. It might have came out with the new season. I'm not sure. You guys will know, but I don't know. But yeah, I'll be able to start work on the next set of icon swaps, and that'll give me the fodder packs during hopefully Team of the Year or something. That'd be nice. But yeah, as you can see here, I do get myself some little rewards from finishing in rank 2 for the playoffs. So we always take them, but I didn't really expect to get anything good. I'm not sure. I don't think we actually do get anything good. But it is what it is, right? Well, what can you do? Well, we get boards. We get a board. Oh, my God. We get flames. It's going to be Gundogan. Actually, yeah, that's not bad. 85 from just playing your playoffs. I'll take it. Anything else in the pack? Unfortunately, not really. But a whole bunch of non-rares and some rares as well, which obviously can be put to more... to even more player picks. You know, the 75 plus. I'll get another 10 of them done in this episode, I think, at least. And a little Munayin for the final pack there. So, this team got me qualified fairly easily as well. It didn't play the best. I have to say, I really love Vinicius Jr. I wish I could afford that Player of the Month, man. Did you see that there's also a good chance of Eder Militao winning the next Player of the Month? I would need to get that. Knowing that I have Pele and also a Brazilian centre-back in Carlos Alberto, I would need to get Militao. Because he can't be as expensive as a 87 Vinny, right? I should be able to afford that one. So yeah, if that happens, I'll be getting him, no doubt. Just because he'll be like 2 very good centre-backs in my squad. But yes, that team got me into the weekend league. Wasn't a lover of Semedo, if I'm honest. I don't think he's that brilliant. He does a job, but not much else. Not like Atal, who is just different gravy. And Di Natale, a little bit lackluster. I didn't think I was going to like him. Maybe that was a problem, is that I thought in my head that I wasn't going to like him. So I do sell him. 392, so I lose a little bit of money, and then I lose some tax as well. It's not the greatest of trade deals from me, but, you know, when do I ever really make money on players? It's not that often, is it? And I had a pretty lucky streak a couple of weeks ago, you know. So it's about time I started losing money again on players. But yeah, he sells for 392. We're up to 435k in the club, and I've got a good idea of what I want to do with that. So you'll find out at some point. But I got another 10 player picks done. Why not, right? Just for the content. And like I said, it's just so... It takes like... I don't know. Do you reckon it takes over a minute to build one? And then, like, so it takes you 10, 15 minutes to get 10 of these built. And then all of a sudden, like, in less than a minute, you've just managed to get them all opened. Ugh, it's frustrating. It really is. I just wish these would last forever. But yeah, as you can see, the fodder was okay. We're getting some 83s, 84s. Another 84 there. I know it was a duplicate, but what can you do? You have to take that, really. And at that point, you're then looking for an SBC to put the duplicate into. So I had a good idea of who I wanted. Actually, every single one of the Winter Wildcard SBCs that have come out daily, I have been very tempted by literally all of them. I think they've done a great job with those SBCs. And to be fair, a lot of them have been very well priced. This is me recording this video on Wednesday afternoon, by the way, so don't slate me in the comments if something's come out since then, before whilst you're watching this, if something's come out and it's awfully priced. I didn't know about it. All right, simple. So I decided that because I've got a pretty solid Bundesliga part of my defense in Sula and Alphonso Davies, I thought I'm gonna go ahead and get Sow or So. I think in game they pronounce his name So. So I thought I'm going to go ahead and get him. It allowed me to use that extra Guerrero as well, which I was fine with. It saved me a little bit of money. And genuinely, I'm not sure I bought a player for this. I think I had the fodder in my club. So a whole bunch of stuff got submitted for what was, I think, the most expensive squad. So that's good. All easy enough to do. And then, yeah, we had the players once again to submit into top form, the slightly cheaper squad. So welcome to the club. What's his first name? Djibril Sow. Welcome, mate. That is that right there is a card. That is a quality card right there. He is going to be a more defensive CDM rather than the ball playing one. And yeah, this man is like a 93 rated CDM with a Guardian or a Shadow or an Anchor or something. Like, he's very, very good. And hopefully he will just do a fantastic job of mopping up, being that holding midfielder that that Verratti's been doing for so long. I'm just a little bit bored with Verratti. So, maybe Sal comes into the frame and stays for a while. Who knows? I'm going to, probably mix it up between calling him So and Sal, just because I'm not sure on 100% what the actual pronunciation is. You guys are just going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid, because you know what I'm like with player names anyway. So yeah, this is like the new squad that I put together, where we bring out Messi and we bring out Verratti. We put Foden and Sterling in, move Vinicius up front, and then we've got Taarabt as the ball-playing CDM with Sal as the proper CDM. Nice team, in all honesty. It might not be as strong as what we had before, but still, without having to do much more with our coins, that is the squad that we've got going for us. So, yeah, I think there probably will be changes made over the next couple of days. We'll have weekend league and stuff as well. So I'll be trying to put together a really strong 11 for that. But guys, thank you for watching today. Happy Christmas Eve to you, or just happy holidays in general, whatever it is you celebrate or do not celebrate. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family. That's the most important thing. And just look back, reflect on what has been a strange year, and try and set yourself some nice goals for the future. Yeah, anyway, Soppy Tom over and out. Hit me with a thumbs up button, 4,000 likes, that'd be amazing. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Twitter and Instagram links can be found down below in the description. Stay safe, stay healthy, all the best to you and yours, and I will catch you tomorrow. Will be the highlights video, and then the day after we'll be back to normal content. Peace.